Hey everybody, it's Richard here with EduData Consulting, and today I'd like to share an update regarding my internal Google Workspace add-on known as Employee Portfolios. Now just to backtrack a little bit, Employee Portfolios is a professional growth tracking platform for K-12 schools that operates in a Google Shared Drive. So just as an overview of some of the logistics, essentially what the add-on does is facilitates the transfer of documents from a teacher's My Drive into a shared drive portfolio. It also facilitates naming conventions and notifications to supervisors. So in your school you would have a shared drive, and in that shared drive we would bulk create subfolders for each employee, and then there will be subfolders of subfolders based on the categories such as goals and observations, reflections and artifacts and other items that you'd like to track. Now from the employee standpoint, they have a very simple to use interface. It's just it appears in the side panel, and they would navigate to the appropriate section and submit their document as instructed. So now to the recent upgrade to this is there is a matrix of, or a Google Sheet that sort of tracks all of the folder IDs and folder URLs of this portfolio. And what we can do from this Google Sheet is facilitate an archive process. So for example, if we look at Teacher 2, over the course of the year, they've submitted goals, they've submitted some, well, maybe not any artifacts there, but maybe there's an observation and maybe some reflections. So we have items here, right? And what we want to do is sort of prepare for next year, and the way we do that is by archiving all of the previous school year's data into a subfolder that will go in to the employee archive folder. So here's how it works. So the employee portfolio admin will essentially locate their employee folder ID in this Google Sheet, and you can select one or more folders to perform this on, so you can sort of chunk out the archiving over time if needed. So I'm going to go ahead and just select bulk add annual archive folder, and this will prompt me to give my folder a name. So I'm going to call this 2024-25 and just click OK. So what the script will proceed to do is iterate through that parent folder through all of the child folders and move every file into a newly created archive folder nested in the employee archive folder. So let's take a look at what that looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and refresh Teacher 2. And if we go into the employee archive, we'll notice we have a Teacher 2 2024-2025 folder. And inside of that, we will have all of the documents that were collected in that teacher's portfolio over the course of the year. And the rest of the folders are now empty and ready to go for the following year for easy management. So there you have it, a way to bulk archive employee portfolios on a yearly basis. Thanks for watching. Bye.